What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be modernizing the front of my E92 with two special parts. Here are the two parts in which we're going to achieve that. So we have a new low high beam bulb and then a new turn signal bulb. For all the E9X cars that have the xenon HID headlights, you're going to have this style bulb. So this is called a DS1, and the color of this one is 8,000 Kelvin versus the stock, which is probably going to be around 4,500. Many people don't even realize they have xenon sometimes because the color ends up being so similar to an incandescent halogen bulb that they won't even realize. So this one's going to be a nice white color that should mimic an LED. So next we have our turn signal bulb. So this is an LED bulb, and what's awesome about this one is you will not have hyperflash. So this contains a resistor in it that's supposedly supposed to cancel out the error message and stop the hyperflash. So we'll install both of these, pull the car in, get ready to go. So the first step to actually gaining access to our headlight bulb from the back is actually going to be to remove the wheel. So I won't show this process, but factory BMW lug nuts 17 millimeters. So jack the car up safely, remove the lug bolts, and you're good. With the left wheel now removed, we have access in here. So on the E90s, you do have a little cutout area right there, but on the E92 and E93, you do not. So we have just a couple 8 mils, and then a 10 mil over here, and then this whole front section of the fender liner can come out. Once all the bolts are removed, should be pretty easy. Whole front section comes right out. You do have a sensor right here. So you do have access to your fog light, which I've already swapped to LED, but up here is where this panel is going to come off, have access to our low beam, and then right here, we're going to have access to our turn signal. For this cover, we have 5 T25s, so I have this on my electric ratchet, so we'll just go ahead and remove all these. Bulbs removed, here's our cover. Comes right off. There's our bulb right there. All right, so there's two little clips right here. You just push them in and forward. Pops right out. And you got your little connector on the bottom, which you can just pull. Bulb will slide right out. So we're now going to grab our new bulb. Exact same process. Just going to push it in. Make sure our little connector's plugged right in there. And then push our tabs in. Just like that. Turn signal is just this little tab right here, so we're going to grab it with 2 fingers. Grab it and pull, and it pops right out. Taking this bulb out of the socket is even easier. You just take it, twist it, pop it out, grab our new LED, put it right in, twist it into place. So for anyone that knows an LED, light emitting diode, meaning a diode will only illuminate when the positive and negative are in one direction, versus a halogen bulb, no matter what direction the positive and negative are on, it'll always light up. So you have a 50-50 shot to getting this right. So I'm going to plug it back in, turn the lights on, and make sure everything works. All right, went ahead and turned the headlights on. As you can see, very, very white. And there's our LED, blinking just like normal. Did the side correctly. Here's a good picture of the new versus the old. So new, we have our nice LED bulb blinking along with our very, very white color headlight bulb. And then we pan over to the opposite side. Here's our halogen turn signal blinking, and here's our more yellowish color HID low beam. Great upgrade overall. So I'm going to go ahead and throw all this back together, and I'll meet you guys back outside at nighttime so we can take a look at how the performance is. All right, I have the exposure locked. These are just the low beams. We're going to flip to high beam. These are bi-xenon projectors, so the high beam basically just reveals the flip that's inside the projector. But yeah, pretty good light output overall. I'll show you guys the turn signals. Here's the turn signal at night. Nice modern look. Highly recommend these. So here's a view against the garage door. Overall, really love these lights. So as always, thank you all for watching. Like, follow, and subscribe for more BMW content.